Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved.
Sharon High School, Van Jordan High School Scout Hawks. Before we start this evening, we have our senior night ceremony. Thank you for joining us here this evening to honor and celebrate our girls basketball seniors who worked so diligently for Milford High School and Scout Hawk Nation. We would like to first acknowledge the seniors from Sharon High School. Up first, number 4, Isabella Weinstein. Up next, number 14, Emily Keenan. Number 23, Fiona Crater. And number 30, Melissa Roach. At this time, we'd like to recognize the Milford girls basketball seniors, along with their families and parents. We know and appreciate how hard our girls basketball seniors have worked and the countless hours and sacrifices they have made to represent Milford High School. We appreciate your relentless pursuit of excellence. We also acknowledge that the parents and families of these seniors have traveled this long, exciting, and rewarding journey with them. We thank you all for your commitment to excellence. At this time, we'd like to call each senior one at a time out to center court to meet their families, so they can take a picture together to commemorate their career at Milford High School. Up first, senior captain, number 2, Chloe Murdoch. Senior Captain, number 0, Ava Baglioni. And Senior Captain, number 14, Caitlin.
Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV. Coverage of our Scarlet Hawks athletics on Milford TV is brought to you by the following sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, the Rail Trail Flatbread Company, a casual American dining experience with locations in Hudson and on Main Street here in Milford. Rentschler Biopharma, sponsor of our broadcast booth. Rentschler Biopharma transforms innovative ideas into life-saving biopharmaceuticals. Rentschler Biopharma, reliability you can trust. And Unibank, big bank know-how, community bank attitude. Serving the Milford community at their local branch on Prospect Street inside the Shaw's Plaza.
Called out during the events. Inappropriate or unsportsmanlike comments or conduct will result in ejection from the premises without warning. Please represent yourself and your school accordingly. As a reminder for the safety of everyone in attendance, players, coaches, officials, and game personnel are allowed onto the court at any point in time, including during play, breaks, and following the game. Thank you for your cooperation and for setting a good example. And now let's meet this evening's starting lineups. First, the Eagles of Sharon High School. Number 3, Lila McCarty. Number 5, Serena Coster. Number 10, Taylor Bienemy. Number 13, Darmar Dravetti. And number 22, Gabrielle McLaughlin. Sharon is coached by Matt Biopharma. And now, the starting lineup for your Milford High School Scarlet Hawks. Senior captain, number 0, Ava Baglioni. Senior captain, number 14, Caitlin Kernan. Senior captain, number 2, Chloe Murdoch. Number 24, Regan Cunningham. And number 1, Kylon Nashawati. Milford is coached by Austin Costa. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the gymnasium here at Milford High School, as Milford TV is happy to bring you coverage of Scarlet Hawks athletics presented by the Rail Trail Flatbread Company. Rail Trail Flatbread Company is a casual American dining experience. They specialize in an all-scratch-made kitchen featuring wood-fired flatbreads. It's an inviting atmosphere for the whole family to enjoy. You can check out their recently released winter menu over at their Hudson location or right here on Main Street in Milford. Milford TV Executive Director Tim Coed, happy to be with you on this Friday night. The girls basketball team back in town, and they are here tonight to host a Kelly Rex rival in the Sharon Eagles, and we bring the action to you live from our Rentschler Biopharma broadcast booth. Rentschler Biopharma is a global contract development and manufacturing organization specializing in biopharmaceuticals and advanced therapies. Rentschler Biopharma, reliability you can trust. It is senior night here in the Milford gym tonight. Milford's three distinguished seniors getting honored prior to this game tonight. All three of them are on the court to get this game started. As the opening tip goes right to one of those seniors, Chloe Murdoch inserted into the starting lineup along with her fellow seniors Caitlin Kernan and Ava Baglione. Three phenomenal leaders and athletes, and it is Chloe Murdoch who gets the scoring started as she lays in that shot from underneath the basket. Milford puts on all kinds of pressure in the backcourt as Nashawati tries to rip that ball loose. She gets tied up just long enough for the jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with Sharon. The starting five for Sharon: Lila McCarty, Serena Coster, Taylor Bienemy, Dharma Trivedi, and Gabby McLaughlin. As Milford runs the floor here in transition, Nashawati puts up a tough shot, and she knocks it down. As Milford drains a couple of good-looking buckets here to get the night started. Sharon now called for the travel, so that full starting lineup for Milford, it is Kyla Nashawati and Reagan Cunningham, along with the three seniors, Ava Baglione, Chloe Murdoch, and Caitlin Kernan. Welcome everyone into the live coverage tonight, whether you're tuned in locally on our Milford TV educational channel, our Verizon high definition channel, or you're streaming the action tonight via our YouTube channel. So happy to have you with us. I missed that time for Nashawati after Caitlin Kernan did a good job keeping that offensive possession alive. Shot from the perimeter put up by the freshman phenom for Sharon, Lila McCarty. Gets it here at the top of the key. Part of a bright future that Sharon hopes to have in front of them, with McCarty really flashing as a freshman. Ava picking up the first foul of the night with 6:36 to go here in the first quarter. Only points so far belong to Milford as the Scarlet Hawks trap in the corner. Sharon able to get the pass away. The shot put up by number 22, Gabby McLaughlin, is no good. Ball loose on the floor, picked back up by the Eagles. They toss it to the corner. And the Eagles able to keep the ball on the floor. Impressive. Good hustle play for Taylor Bien-Aimé. Got no points on that trip up the floor for the Eagles. So Nashawati now advances into the front court. Cunningham, nice pass to Kernan, cutting to the basket. She gets fouled. The Sharon Eagles under the direction of head coach Matt Della Barba.
First team foul, Caitlin Kernan at the line.
Kernan will shoot the first free throws of the night on the foul that was called on Lila McCarty. Free throw still not a particular friend to this Scarlet Hawks team as the season has gone on. Chloe Murdoch now heads to the bench. And Ella Lefter checks in as Kernan is able to make the second free throw. It's a 5-0 run to start the night for Milford. Hawks continuing to put steady pressure on into the backcourt. Ava able to knock that ball loose but couldn't keep it in play. When last we covered this team, they were in the midst of an extended losing streak. That streak stretched as long as 5 games, but finally came to an end on Friday of last week in a resilient effort for Milford on the road against Taunton. They were able to earn a comeback win, 59-55 over the Tigers, and then they traveled to Watertown where they earned a comfortable 60-43 win. So from a 5-game losing streak now to a 2-game winning streak for the Milford girls, which got them back to the 500 mark on the season, now 7-7 overall, and in sole possession of 3rd place in the Kelly Rec standings. Here's Nashawati now running the floor, no luck around the rim, and the rebound is controlled by Dharma Trivedi, but only temporarily for the Eagles as they commit the traveling violation. Ava to inbound. Continues to be amongst the top scorers in the league. Unleashes a 3 there that was short. Ball tipped out of play by the Eagles. We'll start to take a peek at where Milford stands in the Division II power rankings as the broadcast goes along tonight. Missed bucket again for Ava as she tries to find her form tonight. McCarty, power move to the basket. Milford fans wanted to see an offensive foul called, but instead they'll call the foul, I believe, on Kyla. And indeed they do, and Ava off the inbounds pass gets the steal, and then Sharon commits the foul. And then meanwhile, it was Dharma Trivedi who committed the Sharon foul after Milford was able to secure the steal. And so now timeout called on the floor. So again, Milford entering the night in 3rd place in the Kelly Rec standings, 7-7 overall. They're also at the 500 mark in league play. It is Franklin who continues to lead the way in the Kelly Rec standings. They are 9-6 now overall on the season. Sharon, meanwhile, down in the bottom of those Kelly Rex division standings. They are 3-10 overall on the season. 1 win amongst league competition. And after back-to-back seasons where the Eagles were only able to win a single game, 3 wins is an improvement for this program. Back out of the timeout now as Kernan will send it into Kyla Nashawati with just over 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Tough bounce pass. It's handled by Lefter. Tries to go high bank off the glass. It's no good. And now running room up the floor for McCarty. Good pass down low. And now gets it back. The shot from the free throw line is good. So McCarty picks up her first points, also picks up the first points on the night for the Eagles. A little bit of pressure applied in the backcourt by number 21, Leah Baskin. And now the ball knocked loose. Active hands for McCarty. And the foul committed under the basket. Looks like it'll go on Cunningham. So not exactly a clean start to the night here for Milford. Two teams in very different spots in the standings, but just 5 points here for Milford so far. Serena Costa shooting free throws. Austin Costa, head coach for this Milford team, will change things up out on the floor as Abby Murphy and Amelia Maloney check into the game. Cunningham and Nashawati to the bench. Second free throw is a miss. And a nice job by Kernan to fly in for the rebound. Screen set by Kernan for Baglione. And now she'll take the pass down low, gets the ball jarred loose. Another turnover for the Eagles. It's 2 straight trips up the floor for Milford, ending in turnovers. Now the ball out to Kernan. She gets fouled. And that's going to be the second foul now on McCarty. Team fouls now 3 apiece with 3:58 to go in the quarter. It'll be Maloney now who dribbles it into the front court. Gets pestered by Trevetti. And now Kernan lines up a 3. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Milford. Now the feed down low to Murphy. The shot does not count, as the foul is on Milford. Shot did not go anyway. And no foul on the play. Exchange of possession. Less than 3.5 minutes to go now in the opening quarter. Good passing that time for the Eagles. And Taylor Bien-Ami knocks down a 3. And all of a sudden now the Sharon Eagles pull in front. So Milford with a couple of early buckets, but their offense has been a little out of sync since. A little turnover happy as well. Ava to the basket. And again, a struggle for Ava to pick up her first points tonight. Out on the perimeter for Maloney. Couldn't get a clean handle, so she dishes it back to Kernan. And now Caitlin called for the travel, and so Milford out of sorts. I believe that makes 4 trips up the floor that have ended in turnovers for Milford, so sloppy in this first quarter. Good passing up the floor here. Ava all alone. And that will get Baglione on the score sheet. And it flips the lead back to Milford here, 7-6. As Kernan goes for the steal, ball loose on the floor. Ava going after it. And they tie up for the jump ball. This time the possession arrow will give it to the Hawks. Good hard-nosed play there for Baglione as she went down to the floor. Kernan getting bothered by Bien-Ami, has to give up the pass. Shot from the corner for Maloney is no good. Ball kicked to the corner, tipped by Lefter. That will go out of play. As Cunningham now will check back in. Well, apparently that went out off a Sharon body, as Milford will have the chance to inbound. Pass tipped by Lefter to save the possession. Baglione Loses it, gets it back, puts up the shot, and it won't go. Out of the corner now, the jumper misses everything. Sharon there for the rebound. And Taylor Bienami puts it back for 2. She's got 5 points now in this first quarter. Back to a 1-point Sharon lead as we seesaw back and forth through the later stages of this first quarter. Feed to Maloney, quick release on a shot that's no good. Cunningham had her hands on the rebound. Kernan dives towards the sideline right in front of the stands. That ball goes out. As Nashawati now will check back into the game. Coach Costa cycling through a lot of personnel here in this first quarter. Back to what has been Milford's typical starting 5 of late. Not tonight here with Chloe Murdoch added into that starting 5 for senior night. Kernan will have a chance to shoot more free throws here as Trivedi gets whistled for her second foul. McCarty will head to the sideline on the Sharon side, excuse me, as Kernan again goes 1 for 2 from the line. And so 8 all here with 1:10 to go in the opening period. Kernan a tipped pass. Milford creates the turnover, and then they give it right back as Nashawati commits the travel. Looking back to the official in disagreement. Driving inside, and then the kick out by Weinstein. The shot from the corner misses everything, and now Lefter out ahead of the defense. She puts up the shot, and it's good. 4 different scorers in this first quarter for Milford as the Scarlet Hawks create another turnover. Nashawati trying to get that pass. It's deflected out, but Nashawati might have taken some contact there. No foul. Inbounds looped into Cunningham. She curls around her defender. Cannot finish off the chance. Rebound is collected by number 30, Melissa Roach. Milford again, really active hands. Sharon a frantic release on that shot, and then it was Weinstein with the rebound. She got hacked on the way up. And that's the first of the night on Kernan. Team fouls now even at 4 apiece, just 14.3 seconds left in the quarter. Chance to tie it back up. Second shot, a miss for Weinstein. Kernan all the way coast to coast. Can't finish off the chance, but there is Reagan Cunningham, reliable as ever in the low post. She picks up the rebound and gets fouled. Chance for more free throws here from Milford as they'll be in the bonus here for this last 5 seconds of the quarter. Perfect trip to the line for Cunningham. Meanwhile, Dharma Trivedi forced to the sideline as she's picked up 3 fouls in this quarter. 1 second left here as the shot from Roach is blocked on the way up. So a little shaky there at times through the quarter for Milford, but the Scarlet Hawks able to pull out on top here at the end of one quarter of play. The score 12-9, close here so far between the Scarlet Hawks and the Sharon Eagles. We'll take a quick pause here on the broadcast as we bring it to you live from our Rentschler Biopharma broadcast booth. Stay tuned to coverage of Milford High School girls basketball here on Milford TV, presented by the Rail Trail Flatbread Company. Coverage of Scarlet Hawks athletics on Milford TV is brought to you in part by Unibank, big bank know-how, community bank attitude. Serving the Milford community at their local branch on Prospect Street inside the Shaw's Plaza. Tim Coed back with you as we start the second quarter here in the Milford gym. The Milford girls leading Sharon 12-9. Milford continues to be very aggressive defensively. Milford coming into play today averaging just a shade under 50 points a night at 49.5. Their defense allowing an average of 49.1 points per game. That has ticked up a bit as the season has gone on. As this pass is intercepted by Ava Baglione. She drives all the way to the basket. The shot is no good. Cunningham cleans up the boards once again. And now it is Kernan. The feed back to Cunningham. Puts up the layup. And it rolls in. First shot from the floor for Cunningham. She's got 4 points in the half. McCarty back out there for the start of this quarter. Her shot badly misses. And good luck on the bounce for Milford. Allows them to get up ahead in transition. The shot for Baglione. She has 4 points now in the half, and a quick timeout called by Coach Della Barba. So Sharon, meanwhile, the offense has been an issue on the season. They have averaged just over 38 points a night, which is second fewest in the entire Hockomock League, second only to the Stoughton Black Knights, who average 35.3 points a night. It's been a while since Sharon has played a game, not since last Friday, so they ended up having an entire week off. Of course, most teams had their Tuesday game this week wiped off the schedule due to the extensive cleanup that was needed from the 2 feet of snow we got last weekend. Milford, meanwhile, coming in off of, or I should say they're on the second end of back-to-backs. They played last night in Watertown for that 60-43 win, and then right back to it here tonight. Also were able to defeat the Tigers on the road last Friday. So again, coming in off of a 2-game winning streak. And Milford forcing the jump ball. The defense has been relentless in this half. Baglione calling for that ball and then tried to thread a pass into Kernan that didn't make it there. And meanwhile, the defense going to sleep there for Milford as Taylor Bienami was able to sneak in uncontested for the shot. Baglione trying to answer the other way. Milford extends the possession. Shot from three-point range for Nashawati is no good. Now drives inside, takes contact, and will head to the free throw line. First foul of the night on Taylor Bienemy.
One foul at Nashawani, line for the Scarlet Hawks.
Nashawadi's first free throw, not close. Milford 4 of 7 shooting free throws so far tonight. Nashawati ends up missing both, but the ball loose. Kyla able to pick it back up, and then a very quick jump ball called for. And so some confusion here as they may have neglected to switch the possession arrow after the previous jump ball because it was pointing in Milford's direction. I believe it was the correct call here to award Sharon the possession. It was just a delay over at the scorer's table, so the officials getting it right. And now again, Milford just rips that ball away. It's Ava, bounce pass to Nashawati. She's able to secure it, and a tough fadeaway shot is good. Ups the Milford lead to 7. It's the largest lead of the night as Sharon commits another travel. And you can see right now Coach Del Barba trying to get his team to calm down. Milford has been putting the pressure on defensively. Now Ava pulls up for the jumper. It's no good. Rebound is loose. Nashawati snags it. Another fadeaway shot. This time it won't go. And Sharon able to come away with the defensive rebound. Shot no good the other way. Quick rebound for Ava. And again, it's Kyla sneaking up the floor. Lets the defense blow by and takes an uncontested shot. 6 points so far on the night for Kyla. And now she and Cunningham with a trap on the sideline. It forces another jump ball, and this time the possession arrow correctly pointing in Milford's direction. Heave under the basket, timed perfectly for Kernan. It's Caitlin's first bucket from the floor in this game. And able to intercept another pass. The turnover is coming now with regularity for Milford. Nashawati fighting for that rebound as Sharon commits the foul. Emily Keenan called for the foul off the bench for Sharon. 2 team fouls for the Eagles so far in the second quarter. None for Milford. So this will give us a chance to look at the latest power rankings for Division II girls basketball. It is Whitman Hansen who right now sits atop those power rankings with a 13-1 record. Medfield in number 2 position with a 15-0 record, and then it is the undefeated Foxborough Warriors. They are 12-0, and they are right now sitting in the number 3 position in those Division II power rankings. Milford checks in at number 22 with their 7-7 record. So right now well within that playoff picture of the top 32 teams in Division II. So if the season were to end today, Milford would have a spot in the playoffs. Love to amass some more wins here down the stretch of this regular season in hopes of hosting an early round playoff game. So we come back onto the timeout now with 4:45 to go. And a quick turnover for Milford. Milford continues to provide a steady diet of pressure in the backcourt. This time, Sharon able to get a body under the basket as Kernan lost her footing, tried to angle that ball ahead, but Sharon picks it off. Get it outside for a look for three from McCarty, and it is good. Second three knocked down by Sharon in this half. Milford has yet to connect from deep. They'll try here with Anella Lefter, who sends that ball off the backboard. Ashawati will get a rest on the bench here after a productive stretch in the second quarter. Amelia Maloney back into the game, makes a good defensive play, forces another Sharon travel. And now Abby Murphy will come back onto the floor as well, replacing Lefter. So Maloney and Murphy, along with Cunningham, Baglione, and Kernan. There's Ava working the baseline, turns around and connects on the jumper. 6 points now for Ava, and an even 10-point lead now for Milford. Largest lead of the night so far as Milford continues to create turnover after turnover. Cunningham, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound controlled by the Eagles. Milford victimized by a couple of turnovers themselves in the first quarter, but in the second quarter they have been making life absolutely miserable on this Eagles offense. As the ball gets knocked out of play, it will be Milford basketball with 3:17 to play in the half. Milford with the ball and a 10-point lead. Baglione works off a screen, little give and go with Kernan. Bad luck around the rim, but there is Cunningham again. Now Kalen with the jumper. Banks it off the glass for two. 6 points for Kernan now in the half. And the lead grows to 12 with 2:48 to play until halftime. Offensive rebound generated by McCarty, but now Sharon leaves the ball behind. It's kicked, knocked out of play. It will be Milford basketball. Should have been a backcourt violation. But regardless, Milford ends up with the ball. Ava surveying her options. Gets the ball momentarily knocked loose, stays with it, drives inside, shot. Did not have the elevation, but now Murphy tries to make the play in the backcourt. Sharon able to advance. McCarty tosses that ball up, gets contact. And it'll be the second foul of the game on Kernan.
Foul was up for 14, Caitlin Kernan. Second personal, first team foul.
First trip to the line tonight for Lila McCarty. Two good shots for McCarty, cuts it back down to a 10-point margin as we tick down to 2 minutes to play in the half. Good quick passing from Milford. Back to Cunningham. And Reagan now has 6 points. Been a team effort offensively for Milford in this half. As Baglione finishes off the latest Milford steal. As Maloney goes the other way, she gets fouled. McLaughlin commits it. Four players with 6 points in this half: Cunningham, Kernan, Nashawati, and Baglione. Lefter and Murdoch on the score sheet as well, as now Maloney connects on the free throw. Two good-looking free throws for Amelia Maloney. Puts Milford up to 30 points here with a minute 45 to go in the half. Now it's Murphy. Knocks that ball free. Gets it ahead for a bit of a tough pass for Lefter to handle. Sharon able to get it back. And it is McCarty again from three. She has two of Sharon's three-pointers in this half. Lefter the feed to Abby Murphy. She joins the scoring party. And the lead for Milford is 13. Lefter trying to stay with McCarty. Forces her to dish the pass away. And meanwhile, connecting on the shot is Aaliyah Baskin. Milford with the ball and an 11-point lead. Baglione, she drives to the basket. Six points in this second quarter alone now for Ava. 8 in all. Cunningham vying for another steal, but instead she'll pick up her second foul. It looks like Chloe Murdoch will check back into this game here for this final stretch of the first half. Cunningham to the bench. Into McCarty off the inbounds pass. Her shot no good. Murphy collects the rebound but has it knocked away. And now the shot from McCarty no good. Rebound. And the second chance effort not there for McLaughlin. And both teams going after the loose ball. And they're going to call it. It looks like on Ava. That's going to be her second foul. So she'll head to the sideline now. Final 5 seconds here. McCarty pulls up. Shot no good, and that will be all for this first half. So Milford expands the lead. It's now 34-21 as we reach the half here. Good stuff for Milford as they look for their third consecutive win. We'll take a pause here on the broadcast. If you're joining us live, hang tight for the next 10 minutes as we bring it to you live from our Rentschler Biopharma broadcast booth. Again, 34-21, Milford on top of Sharon. Stay tuned to this coverage of Scarlet Hawks Athletics on Milford TV. It's presented by the Rail Trail Flatbread Company.
Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action. Interested in bringing your ideas to life? Here at Milford TV, we give you the opportunity and resources you need to turn your content into reality. We offer memberships with access to equipment and use of our in-studio setup to allow you to get your message across in a professional manner. Or if you simply have the desire to gain hands-on experience in the field of digital media, you can become a volunteer at Milford TV, where we teach essential skills and tools that allow our members to create and tell their stories. From studio interviews, to sports coverage, to field shows, we provide the community the chance to stay informed and get involved. If you're a local company looking for an opportunity to promote your business, consider becoming a sponsor of Milford TV. We offer several sponsorship options for local business visibility during our sports broadcast as well as other areas. Whether you hope to inspire others, highlight issues you're passionate about, or would like to learn more and participate in the production process, Milford TV is the perfect place to start. Call or visit us at milfordtv.net for information on how to become a member or volunteer, and see why now is the time to join the Milford TV family. Come on over so you can be part of the action.
With a state-of-the-art facility and a commitment to excellence, Rentschler Biopharma is poised to tackle the most complex challenges in biopharmaceutical development and manufacturing. Rentschler Biopharma, reliability you can trust. Tim Coet back with you now as we settle in for second half action from our Rentschler Biopharma broadcast booth. A 34-21 lead for the Scarlet Hawks as they look for their 8th victory of the season. Tim Coet with you on the call. Patrick Garapi manning the cameras here on this Friday night. We've had a couple of updates to the later stages of our winter sports schedule. We'll try to share some of that information with you at the next stoppage in play. as Ava scores the first points of this second half from the free throw line. It's her first trip to the line tonight. Ends up knocking down both shots. Ava led the scoring effort for Milford in the first half with 8 points, so now into double figures as she finishes off the steal, but cannot finish off the chance at the rim. Kernan now defensively the other way, good positioning. And now Milford pushes the floor. That pass in and out of the hands of Ava. And it goes out of play. Lead at 15 for Milford. Scored 12 points in the first quarter, scored 22 points in that second quarter. As that three-point bid goes off the side of the backboard, Milford again trying to push the floor in transition. Nashawati pulls up for the three, and she knocks it down. Milford's first three of the night. Nashawati now up to 9 points. Lila McCarty now sends that one off the front of the rim. Nashawati speeding up the floor once again. Little give and go with Kernan. Gets a little push, but no whistle. Cunningham's shot is no good. A lot of physicality there for the Eagles. Numbers advantage up the floor for Sharon. They can't take advantage of it. Chloe Murdoch out there on the floor to start the second half and makes the hustle play. Kernan getting mobbed by Taylor Bienami. Murdoch all kinds of time, sets her feet, the shot no good. Cunningham backpedals for the rebound, and they'll call her for the travel. Coach Costa incredulous at the call. Gets a few more words in as Sharon calls the timeout. So clock paused at 6:23 to go, and a 38-21 lead now for Milford. So we were set to cover the Milford boys against Foxborough earlier this week. That game was postponed due to the weather. It was rescheduled for Thursday of next week, so we will pick up that coverage. And so again, as we look at how things are going to go for our coverage from here, we will have 2 games for you next week, assuming that the weather is cooperative. We will have a couple of boys basketball games for you, including a tough one on Tuesday as the Milford boys welcome in the Kelly Rex Division leading Attleboro Bombardiers, and then we will have that makeup game between Milford and Foxborough boys basketball on Thursday. That will be our final 2 boys basketball games of the regular season, and then all that will remain on our schedule from there is one final girls basketball matchup, which will come on Friday, February 13th. The girls were supposed to have 2 home games within the week of that second week of February, but a recent change to the schedule moved the girls' home game against Franklin from Tuesday, February 10th to Sunday, February 15th, and so we will not be able to accommodate coverage of that game on the weekend. So we'll see this girls basketball team one more time in the regular season after this game wraps up, and that will be on February 13th. Here's Kernan now to the basket. Gets it to go. Kernan up to 8 points now on the night as Milford gets up to 40 here with 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Lead extended to 19. As Anella Lefter will check back in here, replacing Chloe Murdoch. A lot of family members in attendance here tonight on senior night. And happy to see Chloe log some minutes here late in the season. Chloe, such an integral part of the girls' soccer team for the last 4 years and has been a great leader on this team as well. Was not part of the program last season, but great to see her back on the team this year and has been a great vocal leader on the sidelines. As the 2 teams get tangled up, and Caitlin Kernan will end up getting whistled for her 3rd foul. And she'll head to the sideline as Abby Murphy will come out onto the floor. Another miss for the Eagles. They control the rebound as Ava tries to knock that ball loose from behind. And it was actually Anela Lefter who will pick up her first foul. A better scenario there for Milford, as if it had been called on Ava, it would have been her third foul, and that would have put her and Kernan both at 3. McCarty, quick release off the inbounds shot, no good. Sharon hacking away at the boards, able to get it back off of a turnover, and then they set it up for another McCarty 3. Already her third tonight. She led all scorers in the first half with 10 points, so now up to 13 after that shot. Maloney, her shot is short. And all of a sudden, the fouls piling up in this third quarter for Milford. Now Abby Murphy gets whistled for her first foul. 3 team fouls for the Scarlet Hawks, 1 for the Eagles, with 4:50 to play in the quarter. Kyla Nashawati now will get a break on the sideline. This ball loose, and they're going to call the foul on Baglione, and she'll stay out there now with 3 fouls. Looked to be incidental contact, but the officials seeing it differently. Sharon tries for the 3. It's no good. Now Cunningham trapped underneath the basket, but she gets fouled. Gabby McLaughlin now picks up a 3rd foul. Ava working off a screen. Gets it back to Cunningham down low, but the ball goes off of her leg out of play. And so a lot of fouls in this last sequence. It's gotten Milford a little bit off their game. Just 6 points in this quarter so far after scoring 22 in the second. Here's McCarty with a little bit of space. She puts up the 3, this time no good. And Milford lets that ball go out of play. They will inbound with 4:09 to go in the third. Kernan returns to the floor. Cunningham to the bench. And Milford trying to push it up the floor to Lefter, but McCarty intercepts. She feeds it to the corner. Shot from 3 is good. Gabby McLaughlin gets on the score sheet with a 3. Kyla able to answer back for Milford. Sharon's trying to stay hot from that corner. This time the shot is no good. They push it down low this time. And the layup for Serena Coster. So the lead was as large as 19 in this third quarter for Milford. It's down to 13 now. And meanwhile, Dharma Trivedi called for her 4th foul, so she'll have to head back to the bench. Team fouls, 4 for Milford, 3 for the Eagles. The shot from Abby Murphy, no good. Nashawati trying her luck from 3. Amelia Maloney locking up for a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Milford with 3:08 to go in the quarter. Murphy goes back to the sideline. Cunningham returns to the floor. Reagan kicks it out for Nashawati. Now Cunningham can't handle the feed from Kernan. And so Milford a little turnover prone in this quarter as they were in the first. As meanwhile, Isabella Weinstein leans in and draws a little bit of contact from Caitlin Kernan that will send her back to the bench now with 4 fouls. So fouls an issue here for Milford as now Kernan has 4. Ava will return to the floor with 3 fouls. And meanwhile, 2 misses for Weinstein. Ashwati, an awkward handoff, eventually makes it to Ava. Floats up a tough shot. Cunningham goes after the rebound. She tracks it down. And bounce pass is taken away by Weinstein. To the corner now, the release. Shot no good. The ball goes out of play. It will stay with the Eagles. Good energy on the sideline for Sharon. And Sharon commits the travel. So this has looked a little bit more like the way the first quarter was played. Sharon did briefly have a 1-point lead on a couple of occasions in that first quarter. It was just a 3-point Milford lead by the end of the period. And then the Scarlet Hawks went to work in the second quarter, outscoring Sharon 22-12 to build up a double-digit cushion. Still a double-digit lead, but has not been as productive a quarter for Milford here in the third. Just 8 points so far with less than 2 minutes to go. And again, Sharon good on the offensive glass. Now it's Cunningham. Creates the jump ball. Milford will inbound. Ava, nice pass ahead for Nashawati. Who gets fouled down the other end. Taylor Bienemy picking up the foul, her second. And a foul-heavy third quarter. Kyla looking for some help. Finds Ava, little up and under. Good move to the basket for Baglione. That's her first bucket of the third quarter. Feed to the corner, and it's good from three-point range for Weinstein. The three-pointers are keeping Sharon somewhat within striking distance in this game. They've now knocked down 6. Milford has just 1. And meanwhile, a chance for a three-point play here for Cunningham. Both teams now in the bonus with exactly 60 seconds to go in the quarter. And the free throw goes in and out for Cunningham. Milford lead at 14. McCarty goes to the bench. The ball ends up out of play. It will be Sharon basketball. Feed to the corner. Milford gets there defensively. Sharon a little too overcooked on that pass, looking for Leah Baskin in the near corner. As you can see, the Eagles trying to keep their outside shooters hot. About a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Sharon will commit another foul. First foul on Weinstein on the Sharon side.
Personal team limit. Running the line with the Scarlet Hawks.
1 for 2 for Cunningham. 15-point lead for the Hawks. Shot clock is turned off as Nashawati takes that one away. Finds Maloney with the pass. Ball ends up out of play, and it will be Sharon basketball. Maloney frustrated. And Sharon a chance to play for the last shot. A contested look from three is no good. Rebound ends up right in the hands of Baskin. Quick release on the shot, beat the buzzer. She gets two, and that will send us on to the fourth quarter with the score Milford 47 and Sharon 34. So Sharon with some tenacious play in that third quarter. Still a double-digit lead for the Scarlet Hawks. We'll see if they can close out their third consecutive win when we bring you the fourth quarter. That is next as it comes to you live from our Rentschler Biopharma broadcast booth. Coverage of Milford High School girls basketball here on Milford TV, presented by the Rail Trail Flatbread Company. The fourth quarter begins here in the Milford gym. Tim Coet bringing you the action here. Milford girls basketball on Milford TV. It's presented by the Rail Trail Flatbread Company. Rail Trail just releasing their updated winter menu. A lot of terrific options on there, including their chicken parm bowl, their steak and cheese flatbread, their Mexican street corn flatbread, and of course, my personal favorite, the Primo Pepperoni, always on the menu over at Rail Trail. So again, check them out here in Milford on Main Street or at their Hudson location. 7 minutes and 52 seconds remain. As Baglione puts up a three, it's no good. Now it's McCarty driving inside. Layup is no good. It was Taylor Bienami with a couple of free throws to get this fourth quarter started. Baglione tracks that ball down, takes the shot from three, and she drains it. It's Ava's first three of the night, 2 now for Milford. Up to 50 points now as Cunningham takes this ball away. Milford has been good in transition all night long. Here's Baglione trying to stay hot from three. That time she can't connect. Nashawati tries to tie up for the jump ball. We've seen some quick whistles for jump balls tonight. Not that time. As McCarty tosses up an off-balance three. And a quick check-in there with the officiating crew, but it was indeed Milford ball as that went out of play. 14-point lead for the Scarlet Hawks. Ava again from three and knocks it down again. Up to 6 points now in this fourth quarter. $18 points on the night now for Ava Baglione. We weren't able to check in with Coach Costa in time to get updated stats for Milford on the night, but we'll certainly venture a guess that Ava continues to be amongst the top 5 scorers in the league on the season. Here's Cunningham off the inbounds play. Can't make the shot. Now it's Lefter. Long two is no good. Kernan back on the floor with 4 fouls. She's able to collect the offensive rebound. Ball goes out of play, and it will stay with Milford. And Kernan able to use her reach to pull that ball down. The shot is no good. And they'll whistle the foul on Isabella Weinstein. 1 team foul apiece in this fourth quarter, 5:45 to go. And the shot no good. That's McCarty now trying to get around Baglione. And Ava is going to commit the foul, so now it is Ava and Caitlin both with 4 fouls. With still 5.5 minutes to go. Both will continue to stay out on the floor. A quick release from the corner. It's good for 3 for Leah Baskin. And so for a team that only averages about 38 points a night, already at that mark, and it's been helped out in a big way by getting their outside shooting activated in this second half. Kernan runs the floor and puts in a bucket. Weinstein a little out of control. Her shot no good. Here's Maloney now up the floor for Milford. Hands it off to Nashawati. They gun the pass into the corner. No shot from three-point range for Ava this time. That rebound up for grabs and settled down by Serena Koster. Now up ahead. The shot from Trivedi is no good. She hasn't quite been able to get in the flow of the game. She's been in foul trouble all night. Good pass under the basket. Finds Nashawati. She connects. 13 points now on the night for Kyla Nashawati, as Milford is up to 57 points. And we'll take a quick glance through some of the final score numbers on the season for Milford. So they've been on a bit of a scoring tear here in this winning streak. They scored 59 points in their win against Taunton on the 23rd. And we should point out that in that game that Milford played against Taunton, They trailed by 18 points in that game, but they were able to come back in the second half. They had a big 12-0 run that wrapped around from the end of the third quarter into the fourth. That helped make it a game again, and ultimately Milford pulled it out, a dramatic win on the road. And then they scored 60 on Watertown in a win yesterday. And so nearing that point again, that 60 points against Watertown is their high on the season. So they'll have a chance to either meet or surpass that here with still 4:17 to go. Sharon will inbound here out of the timeout. Nashawati contesting that pass, results in the turnover. Ava loses the dribble. Kernan picks it up, drives inside. Her shot no good. Rebound controlled by Baskin. Up ahead to the corner. The shot from Trivedi is no good. Nashawati covers it up. Jump ball. Possession will go to the Eagles. So the lead for Milford now at 18. And the feed under the basket to Kernan. She couldn't handle it. Substitutions coming in for the Eagles, and you wonder if at some point Coach Costa will consider activating some of his bench. Intercepted pass by Kernan. Pushes it to Nashawati. Kyla. Not enough elevation on the layup, but Kernan was trailing the play. She puts it in. This has been the best crowd environment for any of the games we've been to this season. These fans loving what they've seen so far, and now we start to get some of the bench into the game. Maloney to the sideline. And Megan Kernan, the younger sister of Caitlin, checks into the game to huge applause. Good defensive positioning for Reagan Cunningham. Kernan slows up. The Kernan to Kernan connection. She tries to stay under control, gets the ball knocked into the backcourt, and now taken over by Baskin. A lot of pressure there on the younger Kernan. And they end up calling the foul on Megan. Free throws for Leah Baskin. Nashawati and Cunningham to the sideline. Maloney returns to the floor along with Chloe Murdoch. And Kernan ends up on the floor. Caitlin Kernan, that is. And now McCarty attacks the basket. A shot no good. Ball ricochets out of play. Milford basketball. Sharon lobbying for a tipped ball, but it'll be Milford to inbound. Pressure in the backcourt from the Eagles. And they get it back to Megan Kernan, who immediately gets swarmed by the defense. They're able to get the ball ahead to Caitlin Kernan, who picks up the foul. Coster whistled for the foul for Sharon. It was Caitlin Kernan who led the way for that comeback win against Taunton last Friday. She had 21 points to lead the Milford scoring. And then last night in Watertown, it was Ava once again leading the scoring. She had a game-high 22 points. Kyla Nashawati, who's been on a scoring surge of late, had 14 points in that win last night. As McCarty puts in the jumper. Lead stands at 17 now for Milford with just under 2 minutes to play. Again, Caitlin with the handoff to Megan Kernan, struggles to keep the handle. Megan has been swarmed every time she has touched the basketball. This results in another Milford turnover. Move inside, the shot blocked on the way up. Amelia Maloney secures the basketball for Milford. And Kernan into the front court now, down to the final 90 seconds in this one. Kernan takes it all the way to the basket, can't finish the shot, but she'll have a chance at free throws. They whistle the foul on Taylor Bienemy. Thirteen points on the night now for Caitlin. And you can make it 14 as she goes 2 for 2 from the line. And so Milford does indeed establish a new high water mark in points scored on the season now with 61, besting their final total from last night. So back-to-back games of 60-plus points for the Scarlet Hawks offense, and 1 minute and 11 seconds away from a third consecutive win. Caitlin right back to the line. Bienemy called for her 4th foul. One more free throw to go as Sharon gets her players situated on the floor. As Kernan misses her second free throw attempt. The lead now at an even 20, so the largest lead of the night for Milford. McCarty, another open look from 3. Cannot leave her open there. The 8th three-pointer of the night for the Sharon Eagles. As Milford calls a timeout here with 55.8 seconds to go, it looks like the seniors will head to the bench now. They get a big cheer. Getting a lot of love from this home crowd. So out of the timeout, it will be Kyla Nashawati, Megan Kernan, Amelia Maloney, Abby Murphy, and Liana Ciccarelli. Here's Nashawati, comes up with the ball. The feed up ahead. Ciccarelli will take the shot. In and out. Murphy, rebound. She gets fouled. Overall, it's been a good free throw shooting night for Milford. (15 of 22 from the line overall tonight. As this ball comes loose, Milford up the floor with 20 seconds to go. Contact by the scorer's table. Milford in the bonus, so that will send Amelia Maloney to the line. And so Maloney, a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line on the night. 66 points now for Milford as the pass gets airmailed to the corner. Milford will inbound with 14.7. And we'll see if the Hawks dribble out the remainder of the clock. Sharon puts pressure on in the backcourt as Nashawati advances. Ciccarelli puts up the shot, and she gets herself on the score sheet just before the buzzer to establish 68 points on the night for Milford, as they will take this game by a final score of 68-45. So after a couple of brief times having the lead early in the first quarter for the Eagles, Milford taking control in this game and then cruising to the finish line to take this one again by a final score of 68-45 to make it 3 straight wins for the Milford girls. They now improve to 8-7 overall on the season, so back over the 500 mark. Sharon with the loss, they fall to 3-11. So the girls will next be in action on the road against Attleboro on Tuesday of next week before they have their matchup with the undefeated Foxborough Warriors on the road on Thursday next week. They will then play King Philip on the road on February 6th, and then will eventually return home to Milford for their final 2 home games of the regular season. We will have the regular season finale for this girls team in a couple of weeks as they host the Taunton Tigers on February 13th. But our next live coverage of Scarlet Hawks athletics on Milford TV comes your way on Tuesday night next week when the Milford boys return home to take on Attleboro, with that action getting underway around 6:30 p.m. We hope you will join us then. In the meantime, a big thank you to Patrick Garapi for helping out on camera tonight. And I am Tim Coet, bringing you all of the action live from our Rentschler Biopharma broadcast booth. The final score, one final time, 68-45. Milford defeats Sharon. This has been a presentation of Scarlet Hawks Athletics on Milford TV, presented by the Rail Trail Flatbread Company. So long, everybody.